Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be. This is Wooten, and I'm here in Mexico on vacation. But I still wanted to talk to you and send you a story. I really would appreciate a thumbs up, maybe, a comment. And really, I would appreciate if you would join or sign up for my channel. This story is titled No-Go Zone. I was driving in my car and I was lost. I turned down this street and there seemed to be people about every 25 feet on the cell phone. I looked at them, and they looked at me intently. I kept going. I went about 3 blocks trying to dodge these potholes, and I hit one with my front tire on the driver's side. And it exploded. The rubber started hitting the under fender. Then I thought, the last time I serviced this car, the man told me the tire was not good, that I had to get it repaired. I ignored his advice to my peril. I pulled the car over in front of a house. I made sure I didn't block the driveway. And then I looked. The people were staring at me. It wasn't no longer just the guards. There was about 200 eyes just looking at me. And they slowly started walking towards me. Not walking, just kind of slowly moving. I immediately got on the phone and called the tow truck company. When I gave them the address where I was, they said, I'm sorry, we can't go there. That's a no-go zone. I said, well, what's a no-go zone? That's an area that you don't go to. Not even the police will go there. Oh my God. Then the guy advised me, call a gypsy cab. They'll go anywhere for a fee. Then I noticed the crowd just a little bit moving, not too close to me, but getting closer. And this time, though, they had clubs and bats. God. And then I looked over there and I saw this man approaching me. He looked like a priest. Anyway, he had a reverse collar, white collar backwards thing. And he came up to my window and lightly tapped. And I rolled the window down about an inch. That irritated him. He said, more! I fiddled with the buttons to try to get the window to work, and I rolled the window up. He tapped on the window again, but this time louder, and the sound, when he tapped just even lightly, it sounded loud. Then he leaned into my car, but politely said, lost, are you? I mumbled, yes. He said, well, this is your lucky day. I didn't feel it was my lucky day. He says, you are in a no-tow, no-go zone. You know what that means? You are not supposed to be here. The police won't even come here unless there's a reported murder, and then they come with a SWAT team. With that, he raised his hand, and the crowd dropped their weapons or put them down or did something with them. They vanished, and they stopped advancing. You got a spare in your trunk? I mumbled, yes. He says, he yelled something to somebody. I couldn't understand it. And the next thing I knew, here comes a guy with a jacked my car up. Another guy came with a pneumatic hose and took my tire off, and in a flash, they changed my tire. I thought things were kind of calming down, although I was scared to death. And then he said, or I said, very stupidly, I asked him, oh, are you a priest? And he just glared at me. Are you stupid? Don't ask me questions. Listen, you're just lucky today. Give me your wallet. I handed him my wallet. He opened it up. There's about $200 in there. He took it all, threw my wallet on the passenger floorboard. He says, there, that's for fixing your tire. Now get out of here. Turn your car around and go 4 blocks straight and never come back, and don't ever tell anybody you were here. And don't go over 25 miles an hour. I wanted to say thank you, but I figured I better not say a word to him. So and the cars blocking me in, they just seemed like they vanished. They weren't there. So I slowly turned around, make sure I didn't hit anything, and I drove out of there, not going over 24 miles an hour. And I don't think I even breathed until I got out of there. Oh my God. I'll never go back there again. Oh, I don't want to report to you what city I was in, but I will tell you it was in the USA. This is a fictional story created by Wooten. Again, Happy New Year's, and I hope you enjoyed this story. Thank you.